everybody doing? Today is Tuesday, September 3rd, 2019, and it is a little after 7 p.m. Eastern Daylight Savings Time. I hope you all had a blessed weekend, and I hope you all had a great weekend, and that your week has gotten off to a good start. Tonight we're going to be doing an art scarf, and that is using fancy schmancy yarns and weaving them with other fancy schmancy yarns, and just adding a lot of glitz and glam and fancy things to the scarf. And I'm using a Variadent reed on my rigid Heddle tonight, because I've got some really thick stuff, and I got some thin stuff, and I got some fuzzy stuff. So what I'm going to do is I am going to switch over to the overhead, and I'll let you look at all the pretty yarn while I run in the other room and grab some other tools. Okay, so I'll zoom in and show you the gorgeous yarn. And let's see, I might have to loosen it a wee bit. So there you can see some of it. There's some sparkly stuff in there. There's some bumpy stuff, some fuzzy stuff. Just lots of pretty colors. So let me back out a wee bit. That was pretty, yep, that was the wrong way. Okay, and I do have to run into the other room for a moment. So do hang out a second and chat amongst yourselves. And I just have to go grab some tools. Okay, and I got lots of pretty yarns to play with tonight, and I'll bring some on over and show them off. We've got some of that. This is some nubby, bumpy art yarn, and we have some of this pretty stuff. Where's the camera? There it is. Hello, Sandra. How are you? And hello to Shalama. How are you? I am well, thanks so much for asking. Here's some real pretty, sparkly stuff. Here's some of this pretty stuff. Here's some fuzzies. Here's another variety of blue. Put them down. You'll have to pardon the bad camera angles here while I go get the rest of the yarns. I have buku amounts of yarns. I have yarn. I have silk. I have stuff that I got from Dawn over at Let's Make a Mess. I have one of her boho sari scrap bags, and these are some luxury yarns. There's silk in there, there's beads, there's sari scraps, there's all sorts of awesome stuff. And then speaking of sari scraps, hang on while I knock things over. I have all of these, and they're all cut into strips, and I can cut them down even smaller and weave those in the scarf as well. Probably not as much as I would like to, because it's probably going to be scratchy. So I'll put that over there. Hello there, Margie. How are you? And Malia is in the house, as is Kristen. You changed your name. Well, okay then. Crafting with Kristen. Okay, so this is actually, I just finished warping this on, and I do have some tension issues. So I think what I might do is loosen these just a tad and see if I can't retension them a wee bit. I made them kind of loose. So in the interest of time, I'm going to just make some additional knots here. Let's see if I can't. Okay. Let's hold it in place there, and let me just make some overhand knots here. Kristen is actually your real name. Well, it's good to meet you, Kristen. I'm sorry I made a mistake. I have been running around like a lunatic. Of course, you know, it wasn't until like 3 o'clock this afternoon that I figured out what I wanted to do tonight. So I had to quickly scramble and get a warp on here. And of course, in my excitement of this project, I actually warped it backwards. I went from back to front instead of front to back. So I had to wind it all the way onto one end and then reverse it and get it set up for tonight on the front. What was your screen name previously, Kristen? Okay. What is this? Everybody's waiting with bated breath to see whose Kristen's screen name was before. The only one whose name has completely escaped me all this time is Azure Muse. So, are you Azure Muse? Oh, Chris Crafting. No, okay. So I am just tightening up these loose threads and trying to prevent twisting and stuff like that there. Okay, and last but not the least, so it's quite typical of me to be, you know, doing this at the 11th hour. That's kind of the way I roll. Those could, and that one got tightened. Let's see. You could get tightened. So I'm just going to lock these on. I always like real names, although I go by 70 Acres Studio, so come on now. Some of these fuzzy yarns here may end up causing me problems. I'm not a big fan of these fuzzy things. Let's see if I can untie it and then tighten it. They don't seem to be tied all that tightly, so we'll take a chance. There we go. So my apologies for you finished the three little. Oh, that's so cool, Sandra. Sandra finished her three little pig birdhouses. Now she's going to paint them. All right, let's see. Do I have any more real saggies? Saggy pants. Those are getting kind of saggy. Didn't leave myself much to tie on here. And let's see, those could be tightened. I would rather take the time and fix these now than to have problems in about 5 minutes when everything just kind of, what do you call it, implodes. Oh, you ended up giving them your own names, Hamlet, Cheese, and Pickles. Well, there you go. I think that'll work. Three little piggies. Hamlet, Cheese, and Pickles. I like Hamlet. I think that's cute. All right. So I still have to put some yarn on shuttles here. And I'm hoping that that's going to be enough. No, I really don't think it is. Okay, guys, you're going to have to bear with me while I fix this mess. I apologize. Hello, Janet, my love. How are ya? So Sanjay left yesterday morning, and I tried to convince him to stay for an extra week, but oh well. All right. So as is usual, my typical modus operandi is to try something for the very first time on a live stream. So yeah, that's how I fly. but I have been wanting to do one of these for a long time. And if it turns out well, it'll be for sale in on my website as soon as I finish it and get it off the loom. All right, we have a few more that I have to tighten here. I am looming an art scarf. It's when you take all of these amazing, fancy, fuzzy, shiny yarns that you've collected over the years, not knowing what to do with, and you just weave them all together. I have some really, really fancy yarns to use. As I said earlier, get these opened. Okay, how does this work? Okay, we're tearing it. Okay, whoopsie. Okay, so I'm not sure if I'll use all of these or any of these, but where is the camera? There we go. And this camera doesn't focus real well up close. So these are mohair with sequins, and this is silk and glass beads. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use those because I haven't wound them into balls yet. But I definitely want to use this. That is a lot of fun. And again, this was not wound into a ball yet either, but I do have a ball winder, so I could very well do that. But I just think that that's awfully yummy. It's got all sorts of shiny stuff in it. It's got loopy stuff, so we'll see. We'll see. The colors don't really go, so. But that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Okay. You could be tighter. So I got some work done on the driveway while Sanjay was here, and we ordered and had delivered a what do you call it? A pallet fork for the tractor, and I practiced with that. We changed the filters in the spring house, and so hopefully I'm all ready for winter now. In other words, using scraps, yes. Well, some of these things are brandy new. You know, I've never. Hang on. I need a wee bit of slack here. That's better. Okay. And I think, I'm really hoping I won't have to tighten those up. Maybe this one, because it's so fuzzy. Maybe it'll behave itself. Maybe it'll behave itself. All right, so we're going to go with this. Okay. So, what am I going to start with? I think I'm going to start with something smooth. And this has a center pole, but I have lost it. It's in this mess somewhere. Oh, okay. So. And I have more arty yarns. I just don't know where they are. I thought they were all put in the same tote bag, but I didn't, in the tote box, and I didn't see them when I went to look. So, I will get a bobbin of this ready. So, is anybody crafting along with me? And I'm not going to put too awful much on there, because I don't know how much I'm going to be able to use. Now I'm looking for my petals, because I've been working on my floor loom, and I actually have a project on the floor loom. It is it's about 16 or so inches wide, and it's just a plain weave shawl. Oh, Janet's making a cover for her altered book. Margie is crafting. Well, that's good. So, but I'm over here looking for my petals, and that doesn't work too well. All right, so finding an adequate shed on one of these is going to be pretty difficult. So we'll see how long I can get this to last. Okay. And of course I dropped it. Okay. And this is not going to be a tight weave, obviously. I'm going to have to weave it rather loose so it doesn't get sucked in too awful much. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And when I switch to some of the fuzzier or thicker yarns, we're not going to have really close together stitches. Hello, Connie. How are you, my love? Tonight we are making art scarves. I don't know how well you can see this. I keep trying to find a better angle for this camera. All right, let's see. I am going to go run and get my tapestry feeder so I can kind of work that down a wee bit. is the start of that. And again, it's not going to be very tightly woven. So I can cut some of that off and weave that tail in. Okay. And now let's go with some of this lumpy bumpy stuff. You can see very well? Okay, good. It's mostly, on my camera, it's looking slightly dull and orange, and like this is electric turquoise. There's the very bright purple colors, pinks, blues, greens. It's not, I don't really think there's any brown worth mentioning, but this is picking up as brown. So this is a lovely art yarn. I don't know if I made it or if I bought it from somebody. Where's the camera? There it is. So it's really, it has really nice thick and thin spots. So let's see if this might just be easier than trying to use a shuttle. Okay. And I'm not going to beat real hard either, because I don't want this thing to be as stiff as a board. I want it to be soft and drapey. Okay. And I'm keeping the tension relatively light because I don't want any accidentes. You see the purples? Yeah, there's really no orange in here. It's purples, pinks, turquoises, greens, blues. Really no some tans. And I don't like those real airy art scarves. They just look like a snag waiting to happen as far as I'm concerned. So I'm trying to weave it a little bit more dense because I don't want, somebody to pay good money for this and, walk by something and have it get snagged and ruined. So I'm going to try and weave it a little bit closer than some of the lacy ones that I've looked at. Okay. It looks like orange. No, this is yellow and green over here, and this is purple and pale green and gray. This is about the closest thing to orange is this fuzzy stuff. That has some orange in it. Where's the camera? There we go. That has orange in it, but there's only a little tiny bit of that in the scarf. Okay, I have to grab a sip of. Yeah, you picked out the only little piece of orange in there. Good eye, Connie. Good eye. Okay. So now I have some of this yummy stuff. And this was part of the pile of yarn I got from that sale when I went to go get my floor loom. Okay. Let's get that tucked in. And I'll have to weave that one in later. Oh yes, I am liking that. I am liking that a lot. I'll give a zoom in a little while after I've gotten a wee bit more done. And if it was the springtime, I would have taken all the scraps from when I warped out into the yard. I would have cut them up small enough so that no one would get hurt, but I would have tossed them out in the yard and let the birds use it for nest making. I have a house wren that built a nest right outside. Hi Shelly, how are you? I have a house wren that, or not a house wren, she's some kind of wren, or maybe it's a finch, I don't know. She's got a pretty song. But she decided to build a nest right outside my door. And she's got 3 little babies in there. And she's been in my mudroom several times because I open the door and for whatever reason she flies in when she's trying to get away from me. But she has been helping me get rid of the caterpillars that have been eating my tomatoes. She has been merrily picking them off. So the other day, Sanjay and I were out there, we were watering, and we took care of the tomatoes, and I was picking the caterpillars off. And I said, well, rather than squishing them and showing them my distaste for their activities, I said, let me feed them to the babies. So I went in the house, I got a pair of pliers, and I skewered the caterpillars one at a time and put them by the front of the nest, and sure enough, the babies opened up their mouths and they got caterpillars. So that was fun. Where did the end go? Here it is. So if you are at all interested in weaving, this would be a great thing to try, because it doesn't require a lot of precision, and if things are loosey-goosey, that's okay. So you can see this is really lumpy and bumpy, and it's not straight, and I will zoom in and show you. I'm going to have to play with the camera, so don't get seasick, guys. Whoopsie! Well, now you can see the glitz. There we go. There you go. Now you can see it. See? All right. Let me zoom out, and I will try and leave it about there. So hopefully that will be okay for all you all. I have some lovely scraps over here from when I was warping. I was in such a hurry that when I got a snag of this stuff, I just cut it off. I said, screw it, don't have time, snip, snip. So we can use some of that. This is a chenille. I believe it's a rayon chenille. There's an end. I'm just going to fling that on my shoulder. So, and I don't, like I said, I'm not trying to get a real tight weave here, because I don't want it to be stiff. I want it to be soft and drapey. And I don't like those airy scarves. They look like they're going to snag at any moment. You're here just getting ready to eat your dinner. Well, that's good. What you having? I had an Indian snack that is called chaat, and chaat means basically any type of snack. But traditionally, it involves tomatoes, onions, chilies, lime juice, cilantro, and a chaat masala, which is a spice blend. And so I had that, and then you serve it with kind of like a snack mix. Did I mess up here? No, I didn't. Okay, well, we're just gonna pretend that there's no issue there, and I'm just gonna, there, that works. So, oh, you're having a TV dinner, okay. So I had that, being that I am still, although I sent Sanjay home with a bunch of tomatoes, so hopefully he gets to eat them before they go bad. They were quite ripe. I want to get some more of this chenille. Oh my God, it's so soft. I love it. Salisbury steak. Oh, with broccoli. There you go. I don't like TV dinners with vegetables in it, because they basically incinerate the vegetables. I prefer my vegetables raw or crunchy. All right, let's not do that, dum-dum. There we go. Okay. Now you can see I'm not beating hard like I've done on previous projects, because it doesn't need it. It's really, I'm going to have a hard time selling this guy. Oh boy. And you can see how quickly it weaves up. And you don't have to use a lot of, stuff. I mean, if you have scraps, you can use scraps. So let's cut that off for now. And let's look at some of this stuff that I got from Dawn over at Let's Make a Mess Today. Oh, I love that lady. She is so full of awesome, it's ridiculous. You have acid reflux? So do I, yeah. But you know what? Spices don't bother me. I tend to eat very, I take 40 milligram of omeprazole a day, and spicy food doesn't bother me. But I also have, yeah, you see sparkles. Look at those. Aren't they glorious? So I also have gastroparesis, which is something where your stomach does not empty out in a proper amount of time. That's due to my diabetes. And I also have esophageal immobility disorder, and that again is related to diabetes. And my esophagus doesn't allow food to go down. So it's a miserable experience, let me tell you. All right, now this is really, really fine tool. So what I'm doing is I'm just going to kind of cut and see if I can't make like they do with the t-shirts. Just kind of make a long length of this, and we can weave that in, and then we can go through this bag and just go absolutely crazy. All right, and this stuff is very, very delicate, so I don't want to pull on it, but and you can't even see it. It's so sheer. But see, why throw that out? Why throw that out? And if you don't want to use tools, you can just use your fingers to beat it down. You could actually do this type of weaving on a frame. So if you don't have a loom, go to Goodwill or your local thrift store and get yourself some frames. Look for plain frames, but frames that are strong. And then basically you go home and you bang nails like every ½ inch or every ¼ inch. And then you get yourself one of these here wooden needles, and you can just go like this. It's that easy, people. You don't need a loom. So, you know, don't think you can't do this just because you don't have a loom. All right, so let's look at this lovely stuff. I'm going to cut, these are rhinestones and gold thread. Let's see if I can't get the camera. There you go. So I'm going to weave some of that in. I don't want to use too awful much of this stuff because it might be itchy. But I mean, it feels like silk tulle. This is a very, these are, I don't know where Dawn gets her supplies, but this is some really nice quality sari stuff. She moved back to Oregon, so maybe there's an Indian community there. Okay. So let's see if we can't weave that in. I want to make sure that the gems stay up. There we go. That's showing. That's showing. That. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, that's nice. Oh, mommy likes very muchly. Okay. There you go, and you can actually pull that to the forefront if you want. Oh boy, isn't that pretty? I think I will cut off this piece right about there and save that for later. And Get that uncovered. There we go. And tuck that like that. There, check that out. Let's see if I can zoom in for you. There you go. You see those? All the sparklies. There, that's too much. Sorry for the crappy camera work. Okay, let's see what other goodies are in here. And Dawn may still have some of these. And if you don't know who I'm talking about Dawn Calvin from Let's Make a Mess Today. Go over to her channel on the YouTubes and or to her Facebook group and go to her YouTube channel and you'll get a link to her Etsy store. And she may still have some of these available. I was very lucky to actually snag one. She only had a few of them. And I mean, what you can do with larger pieces like this is you can actually applique them down afterwards. But I mean, this is beautiful silk, this black silk. So I will cut that off right now and weave with it. And that's on the back of this. You got this lovely strip of velvet you can use. This is bling like nobody's business. Okay. And see, you've got this too you can use. Isn't that beautiful? So there's all sorts of things you can do, guys, to put in your art scarves. Okay, there's that. Let's get these Beautimous things out of the way. Oh, this silk is just amazing. It's one piece. See, I can get 4 pieces out of that. Okay, you follow her? She's amazing. I absolutely adore Dawn. She is awesome sauce. All right, let me put these. Whoops, don't drop them now. Lay them here. And let's see, maybe we're going to weave in some regular yarn first. Just so we don't have all of the fancy stuff on top of each other. We don't want to put all the bells and whistles in the first couple of inches and have nothing left for the rest of it, right? We have to spread it out. And again, I'm not beating hard. I don't know why this thing is so lopsided tonight. I'm sorry, I moved. I'm sorry. Let's see. Did I just? Yes, I did. Another gal I follow and adore. All right, that didn't work. Is Rebecca. Crazy Rebecca, man. She's awesome. Dances with pit bulls. Oh, for heaven's sakes, go follow her. She does a lot of journals. She makes tons and tons of journals, and she also makes crazy quilts. She's really very, very talented. I adore her. Who else do I love? The Mary Altelier. I can't say that. Mary Abrams. Oh, I adore her. I adore her. Why is this? Because I didn't change sheds, dummy. Oh, you won her moon journal. Oh, boy, were you lucky, Margie. Why am I unweaving everything? Seriously. What is going on here, Melissa? Let's see what we're doing wrong. That should work now. So, yep, I love Rebecca. She's awesome. Now you've got it right. Oh, Lori Marie Jenkins. Yep, I like her too. She's not so much down to earth. Like, you know, like Rebecca and Dawn, you know, I mean, they're real people. Sometimes Lori, you know, I think of her as, you know, the real fancy artist, and I don't know, she just feels like she's so far out of my league, you know what I'm saying? But I love Lori, yeah. I love just about everybody. All right, so there, now we've got some more plain weave in there. Oh man, I am loving this. She's a California. Yes, she is. Hello, Carlana. How are you, sweetheart? I didn't see you sneak in. So now we're going to do one of these black pieces of silk. Oh, I love that. Yes, sirree, Bob. Okay. Come on. Things are real wonky on this thing with it having so little tension. So just tighten it another wee bit. Let's use some more of this stuff. So yeah, guys, don't think that you can't do this. If you're like me, you have a stash of yarn. I know you. Or you have gone to, you know, like the thrift store and gotten, you know, some really foofy sweaters that you know you'll never wear. So you can take all that yarn and do an art scarf with it. It's pretty dang easy to reclaim yarn from a sweater. Oh, and Becky for me. Yes, I love Becky. She sent me a couple of, you know, the old cotton loop pot holders. She sent me a couple of those several years ago, and I use those things every day. I love those. And Sanjay brought me my loom. I had one of those little tiny pot holder looms, so now I can make some myself. Gonna have to go down to the Goodwill and get myself some t-shirts and toss them in the washing machine with some wee bit of bleach and clean them up and make pot holders. Hello, Linda, my love. How are you? Yep, and Sandra. Sandra's another one. Oh, if you like beads, boy, Sandra's your girl. Sandra's beaded heart treasures, man. Boy, does she know how to make polymer clay beads. And she also does seed bead projects that just you can't wrap your head around. They're just amazing. Oh my God, guys, I am so loving this. This is just making me so happy. All right, let's see now. You're stuffed, huh? You just had some barbecue chicken, macaroni salad, and corn on the cob. Oh man, does that sound good. I have not had any barbecue chicken or corn on the cob this year. Oh, look at this beautiful, beautiful silk. Oh my God. Definitely, guys, if you like this type of stuff, go to Dawn's Etsy store. And one, convince her to sell on eBay and drop Etsy like a hot potato because, you know, they kind of suck. And then go buy these things from her. Man, this silk is pretty. Oh, I love watermelon. Yes, I do. I love me watermelon. I usually do, during the summer, I do watermelon cleanses where I'll just eat watermelon for a day or two. And it really does. It makes me feel so much better. Oh man, does that work good. All right, so we're going to have to cut up some more of that. I do want to space it out though. Again, I don't want to put all the bang up front with nothing in the rear, that's for sure. It's the kitchen sink scarf. Yes, it is. A little of this, a little of that. The proper term is art scarf. Just like art yarn. And that's, you know, I've got my spinning wheel down here and I got tubs and tubs of fiber to use. And I'm going to start spinning on maybe Thursday's show. I don't know. But I thought it was funny that back when I was spinning, the mark of a true fiber artist who had real control of her spinning wheel was to be able to spin lace weight yarn consistently. And once you learn how to spin thin, it's very difficult to spin thick again. But it was about that time when people started calling the lumpy bumpy yarn that they made as a beginner art yarn. So that was actually, it was kind of funny because we would giggle when people would say that they made art yarn. Now this ball of yarn has so many ends. There's 1, 2, 3. Who knows? I have no idea what's going on. But we will cut off some of it. So this is a great use of your art yarn or your lumpy bumpy yarn. You could actually spin loose locks in here if you wanted. I have some dyed Cotswold locks that I thought maybe I could put in here, but I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe not this one, huh? Maybe the next one. Hello, Carrie, my love. My wonderful daughter-in-law is in the house. How are you doing today, Carrie, my love? How's my baby boy? I hope you have had a good day. And if not, I certainly feel bad for the people that have caused you grief today. Okay. I am really liking this, guys. Baby boy is sick. Oh my God, what happened? What happened to him? What, oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, my baby boy. Oh dear. What's wrong with my baby? Do I need to drive up there? Please tell, oh shoot, now I'm going to start crying. Oh my God! How did that happen? Aw, I know he's not religious, but oh my God, I'm so very sorry, Carrie. Please tell him I love him, and I hope he feels better soon. See, now this has a really nice drape to it. Oh my God, my baby boy is not feeling well. It happened because he doesn't listen to me. I told him Saturday when it started to go to the damn doctor, but being male and all, he didn't listen. Oh dear. Oh boy. Is there anything I can do for you two? I'm wondering if it might be like exposure to mold at work or something. Because I am very allergic to mold. I stayed at somebody's house that they put me up in the basement and it was moldy. I mean, like the bathroom had black mold climbing up the wall. And this was back before they even realized that there was such a thing as black mold. And I was sick for weeks. I think I was on three rounds of steroids and asthma treatment, and it was a disaster. I was sick for weeks. All right, so I am just going to weave this back and forth. And if you have some real thin stuff, you can double it up. If you just have a tiny strand of something left over, you don't have to waste it. Oh, I'm getting a big float here. Let's fix that. Let's fix that. Sometimes floats look nice. Sometimes you don't want them. Oh, thank you, Carrie. I am really enjoying making it. See this? this mohair here, I got a big float. And it's already kind of snaggy, so we really don't need any more floats. Mucking up the works. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Well, we're just going with it. We're just running with it. It's an art scarf. Can he talk? If so, I will call him later. Maybe tomorrow. I assume he's not at work. You do not save tiny bits anymore? Yeah. The more frou-frou-y stuff that you weave in, the more you really need these little quiet spaces to kind of hold it all together. Wow, when Linda purged her studio, she threw out mega pounds of saved bits. He can talk. He's upstairs waiting for the alarm system installer. Well, I'm so glad that I was able to share the wealth and send him a little something something for the alarm, because you all need it. You all need it, you know, after you know what went down in the hood there. You certainly do not need to have anybody prowling around causing mayhem, because you know you have your own brand of mayhem that you can ruckus up. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Let's see what else we have. Maybe, oh man, this is so soft. Maybe it's time for some more. Let's see what other goodies Dawn sent. This has more of that lovely. This feels a little scratchy. Oh, but look at this purple. Oh my God, people! Oh, wait till you see this tool that's hiding in here. This is just layer after layer after layer of yum yum. Oh my God, Dawn, I love you! Oh, look at this purple. Oh my God, it's actually got embroidery on it. Holy cow! Let's see if I can't get that off. There. It came off. And that is too rough to use. But this is absolutely delightful. Oh man, that's pretty. Let's put those over here. And again, this feels like it might be silk tulle. It is really, really soft. Okay. And that isn't going to work in here. So we have 3 of those pieces. Nothing calling out to me here. Look at the color on that. Look at that. And in the camera, it's showing green. This is electric turquoise. This is not green. Look at that. Is that not stunning or what? That is amazing. I don't know how Dawn let any of this out of her sight. Okay, there was a piece that was on here. And I don't know what happened. Here it is. I really don't know how Dawn sold any of that. But look at the color of that. Let's see. And don't think that you can't use these, because again, you can applique them down after your scarf is done. Oh my God. This stuff is amazing. It's two different colors. It's red and turquoise. When you look at it in one direction, it's red. And when you look at it in another direction, it's turquoise. Wow, wow, wow. Just trying to dissect this. Got to take the pressure off my back. So I'm kind of leaning back into my chair. Come on. There we go. This is just going to be an art scarf. You can call it anything you like, Connie. That's just going to be an art scarf. Oh, I got it off. Hooray! And it has one little blurb of sequins and wow. You look at it one way and you see turquoise. And you look at it another way and you see red. And there's actually a pattern in this, guys. There is a paisley pattern in here. I don't have, oh, here's a white piece of paper. Hang on. Let's see, maybe that'll help. No, it's not helping. You can't see. You can't see the pattern, but it's there. There's a paisley pattern in here. It's so cool. Let me cut it off. I hate to waste a millimeter of this. Let's see. Oh, come on. The color is just undescribable. It is a beautiful paisley. I wish I could show it to you. It's just not showing up on the camera. And this was on the back of something. Go get yourself one of these scrap packs before they're gone. Wow. I got this a couple of weeks ago, but I think she still might have a couple. So go get some. Or contact her and ask her if she's going to get any more of it. Wow. Man, that stuff is amazing. All right. There's that. These are sari scraps that that Dawn got a hold of, and she made a bunch of scrap packs out of them. And if it's not long enough, don't worry about it. You can use short pieces too. All right, so let's, wow, wow, wow. That's amazing stuff. Okay. Now look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And here's some more. That's just stunning. Stunning, stunning stuff, boy. Here's some beautiful velvet with rhinestones glued onto it. Isn't that pretty? That might get appliqued down, boy. That might, those colors go quite well. That might get appliqued down. Here's some more of that silk that's on the back. Wow, man, that's beautiful silk too. I think it's 2 layers. And here's some of that. Again, that could be cut out and appliqued down. And man, there's so much fabric on here. There's this piece. And again, this sparkle organza is just amazing. Oh, there's no sparkle in that. That was from the thread behind. But this stuff is just so soft. And look at this fabric on the back. I don't know if you can see the pattern on there. Just about see it. All right, let's see. Where can I cut this? Oh, here. And this copper is amazing. And it's just amazing. The fabric just feels like very, very tiny velvet. It's a very short pile velvet. And I think a piece of that might end up in here. Let's see if I can't cut it free. Yeah, don't cut my scarf. So yeah, that would make me cry. Because I am absolutely madly in love with this. This scarf is gorgeous. I am having so much fun. Look at all this fabric. But I think a piece of this velvet has to end up in here. So I am cutting a thin strip. And it doesn't even have to be straight. Man, that's amazing stuff. So that will go in. And then we have this fabric here. Let's cut some of that up. That has an amazing pattern on it. Man, that's pretty. It kind of looks like a fingerprint. That's the style of the pattern. Or a topographic map. These are kitchen scissors. They're not even fabric scissors. My fabric scissors and my sewing scissors are all over at the studio. And I just haven't felt like going over there. Because I can't take my looms over there. And I do believe we need to have a bit of this lame in here too. Yes, this is going to be in my shop. Uh-oh, Carrie needs that scarf in her life. Oh dear. Well, now I don't know if it will go in my shop. I absolutely, I'm having so much fun with this, guys. Here's an idea. Go to Goodwill, your local thrift store, and you know prom dresses with all the sequins and silk and satin and fancy tulle and all of that. There you go. Or go to eBay and buy sari scraps online. Oh, man alive, that stuff is gorgeous. There we go. All right, let's see what we've got to work with here. And this is soft, so I can use it. Oh, this is so yummy. I wish the colors were showing up right. I'm going to have to make several of them, I know. All right, let me get a piece of this. And for this piece, I kind of want that to show. So I am going to just kind of hand weave this in. Kind of like that. And then just kind of tuck it in behind another piece. And then weave it in like that. So now you've got this showing up. And you can always go back at the end with a tapestry needle or a sewing needle and just put a couple of stitches on there just to hold it in place. Oh. And I think I'm going to put in this piece of lame right behind that. There we go. And tuck it in the back. Go. Beat that down a wee bit. And it's not showing up everywhere, but it is adding sparkle. So let's add some of this yarn. Where's the end? The end is nigh. Yellow. Where's the end? It was here a little while ago. That is a knot, not an end. That is not a knot. This is not an end. Somewhere here, let's see. There we go. I found the end. I found it. Gold lame was your grandmother's favorite fabric? Yeah. Oh, hang on, guys. I gotta stretch out my back. Okay. Scissors. And I've got to advance my warp because it's getting awfully tight in here. Especially when you're weaving with your fingers. Especially when you're weaving with your fingers. Ding dong. Okay. Let me advance the warp. And I deliberately left all of this length down here so I can have fringe. Okay, so there we go. It gives me a little bit more space to work on. And I have a roll of paper here. This is craft paper. This is the stuff that contractors use on the floors of new homes when they're doing work in the house. It comes in a 48 inch roll, and I just cut it to whatever size I need, and I just tuck it in here. Especially with yarn that's all lumpy bumpy like this, you really need to keep your fiber, your yarns, and your cloth separated from each other so that they don't get stuck together. And that's going to be cutting it kind of close, but I think we'll be okay. Oh man, I'm loving this. Love, love, love it. Oh, who keeps texting me? I have no idea. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Hey, Brittany, how are you, my love? How are you doing? How's my baby boy's baby boy? Oh, Brittany, tell Kelly to call his dad. His dad is real sick. He was actually in the ER last night. He's got some kind of virus in his lungs. So I think it would really cheer him up if Kelly gave him a call. Brittany is my future granddaughter-in-law, and she works at Michael's. Ooh la la! Oh man, this is really wow, wow, wow. I gotta take a picture on my cell phone because it's turning out so pretty. Yeah, I'm liking that. Okay, what else can we stick in here? How about this electric blue? Man, that's stunning stuff. And if it doesn't go all the way across, that's okay. You can just stick it in part way, and you can actually make little loopies that stand proud of the surface, like that. And then I'm going to put this piece of velvet in here, right behind that. And I'm going to leave those little danglies out to fly free. And then we can take some of this here stuff and lock that in. Let's see what else we can put on there. How about a piece of this? I wish you could see the pattern. I'll try and hold it up. Come on, wrong way. There. Now you can see the pattern on it. Oh my God, Sandra. Sandra lives in southern California, northeast of San Diego, and she just checked the temperature. It's 5:40 p.m. there, and it's 97 degrees. Holy cow! Now see, that just adds so much little sparkle. Just kind of lump it in there, let it poke, let it fly free a little bit. What else do we have? Guess we could use some of this. This is that orangey, greenish, fuzzy stuff. And 37% humidity. Woo! Dry as a bone, boy. All right, I'm going to double this because it's really fine and foofy. Fine and foofy. That should be a mental state. Fine and foofy. And I'll just kind of weave it there. And I will weave in the ends after. Ooh, that adds a nice color. It touched 80 here today. And then it went back down to 79. I don't know what it is now, but it was warm enough in here that I needed to turn the AC back on. I had turned it off because Sanjay was cold. And had it off all day until I came in here and realized how little time I had to warp this thing. And then panic ensued when I realized I had warped it backwards and had to do some fancy footwork to get it ready for the show. But, you know, that's how Mama rolls. I seem to thrive in disaster. Or not. It was actually 64% humidity there. That's amazing. I didn't think it would get like that there. So I like that just poking out there. You probably wouldn't want this side on your neck. And look at that long float that I have. That's cool. That would require something to be attached to it. I need to cut that. And let's put this in. Because it's sitting in my hand, why not? There we go. And we can leave little loopies popping up here and there. There we go. And we can actually leave that loose on the front. Why not? Okay. Let's try some of this organza. Come on. Oh, PJ, my love, I'm so sorry you're sick. I get all teary-eyed when Carrie told me you were sick. I hope you get better soon, boo-boo. I think that needs to be in there. Let's see. That won't make it all the way across, so maybe I'll stick it in the middle. And we'll kind of leave it like that. You're going back to work tomorrow? Well, I love you. I hope you feel better soon. Take your pills. Oh, yeah, I like that. I'm liking that. Okay. I actually have to advance again. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah. See, whoops, scarves like this actually work up quickly. Okay. There we go. Now that's nice and tight now. All right, let's see what we have in here. I ordered these off of eBay. Oh my God, they're so soft. These are Sorry Scraps, and I was able to say exactly what I wanted, and it's close, but not quite. I had asked for 1-inch slices, and she said, "Oh, that's too tiny." I said, "No, I want it for weaving." Look at this. Oh my God, guys, look at that! Holy Toledo! Oh my gosh! That's definitely going in there. Just look at all of this. I have 12 yards of this. And every piece is different. So I am going to, you're not going to be able to see the flowers anyway, so I'm going to actually cut this down the middle. I can't believe I'm cutting this. Oh my God. And this is electric pink. It's showing red in the camera, and it's not pink. It's not red. It is neon pink and bright yellow gold. Almost a silvery gold. Is that an oxymoron? Oh my. And it's actually an ombre fabric. The silk is ombre. It changes shades. This down here is like a dark magenta. It almost is red there. Okay, let's weave some of that in there. Oh, wow. Yum, yum. No coughing. No coughing allowed. Oh man, that's going to add so much glam and glitz-a-rooney. People are telling PJ to cover his mouth. He's coughing in the chat room. I'm going to tuck that in there like that. that's going to be so pretty. And there ain't enough to go all the way across, but that's fine. Just weave it in later. Let's see, maybe another piece of that black. That black works real well. Makes everything else pop. There we go. And now maybe we'll use some of this. Hold all the fancy things down. Oh, dum-dum, you did it again. Pretty much anything you want to do goes with these things. There's no rules at all in this. My concern is I don't want it to be really loose and lacy because they tend to get snagged and get torn and don't have a long life. So I'm making sure that it's woven a little bit tighter, and I'm trying not to use anything that is rough. I want it to be soft. Uh-oh, Sandra's gonna mace PJ with Lysol because he's coughing. There is a style of art weaving that's called Seori, and it's all, anything goes, no rules, but it's a Japanese style, and it's actually, they actually have their own loom for it, and they're frightfully expensive. But you don't need a Seori weaving loom to do this. And you don't need a loom either. You could just, like I said, hello Diana, my love, how are you? You could actually just go to Goodwill or your thrift store and get yourself a sturdy picture frame and put, like I said, put nails in it. You don't want an ornate one. You want one that's very basic so that you can put nails in it. Put like brass finishing nails every ½ inch, ¼ inch, whatever. And then just loop back and forth for your warp. And start weaving. I bought a set of small shuttles and tools on Amazon. They are just very simple wood, but they're oil finished and they're smooth. So it was $22, I think, and I got 3 shuttles. I got a pickup stick, which is something that is tapered at one end to help you pick up. And then I also got a tapestry needle for weaving, and you can use that. This is mine. I made this out of a paint stick with a ruler on it, so that's handy. But you don't even really need that here. Oh my goodness gracious, this is, look at that. That is just so pretty. My goodness gracious. Okay. Now what can we put on here? Let's use a little bit more of this. The thing with all the ends. Okay, Sandra. Sandra's going to have to run. She's got to make dinner and give hubby a haircut. Okay. And let's see if we can't work a piece of this purple fabric in here. Oh yeah, that works. That works. Ah, Kristen's back. Oh, fudge. There, that's better. Okay. Oh, Kristen's trying to stay busy and out of trouble. What's the fun in that? Say hi to hi CJ. How are you? Thank you for taking care of my son and daughter-in-law, making their home safe. I'm sure they told you the story of why they need a security system. Shelly, honey, you don't have to retract nothing here. Typos or whatever are perfectly fine. You're not patient. You're not that patient. Patient. Why can't I say that word? Oh, you're talking about Linda's things? Oh my God. You've got to find a new permanent strong adhesive. This constructive adhesive takes 3 days to cure. What about E6000? That has a drying time also, but oh man, am I liking this. Yes, sirree, Bob. I need some more glitz in here. Let's see what else we can add. I still have all of that. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, there's just no end to it. Oh, here you go. Mommy's making a mess. I got so excited I went to try and grab one that was in the middle. And yeah, they're tied together, I think. Yeah, they're tied together. Look at that. I'm going for this. That's the one I want. The E6000 can run. You know, they do make a thick version of super glue, of crazy glue. Let's see if I can't cut this down. Loctite Proline Premium. There you go. That would work. Okay. Oh, it's not thick? It's like Elmer's? Oh, I'm sorry. Let's put a piece of this in here. Oh, that color is just amazing. Amazing! And I have to advance the warp again. This scarf works up real quick. There we go. Hello, Melon. How are you, my love? I hope you have been well. Hey, Mark, how are you? His Royal Spudness is now in the house. And I still can't figure out why this is so rickety. It should not be rickety. Look at those colors. You're alive? Well, I'm glad you're alive. How's the teeth? How's the choppers doing? Let's see. This is real pretty stuff. It's got bits of orange in it. Oops, I did it. Oh, so excited over all of this fancy yarn. I'm dropping everything. I'm dropping everything here. Oh, yeah, sure. Let me go get the towels. Just un momento, por favor. Okay. There are the towels, or this is one of them. Let me zoom out so you can see more of it. There you go. And here is the second towel. Basically same pattern, I just changed out the colors. So I got 2 towels out of that. And this was the first project that I did on my floor loom. And they have not been sewn up or washed yet. So there are those towels. Your top front is still very sore. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, Linda's hands are all chewed up from from all the glue. Let me put this away. And on my floor loom right now, I can pan over and show you. You can't see much, but I do have a shawl on there, and it's basically about 16 inches wide, and it's going to be about 7 feet long, and it's just a very subtle plaid. I bought I think it was Lion Brand's cake yarns, and they don't have a subtle color change. It's a very hard color change. So I'm basically just using one color at a time out of the cakes and just weaving it, and I also put one in the warp, so I'm getting a nice subtle plaid on it. I don't think, let's see, maybe if I zoom in I can show you. There, you can see it's a nice subtle plaid. And there is this absolutely lovely woman. Her name is Dottie, and she's very frail. She kind of reminds me of Jessica Tandy, you know, Driving Miss Daisy. And she comes to my church occasionally, so I'm madly in love with her. So I'm thinking about making that for her. And tilt down. Oh, there, now you can get a good close-up there. Oh, dear. Oh. Ouch, 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 ouch. My back is doing something I'm not appreciating right now. So did CJ see the towels, PJ? Yeah, Carrie is on Epiphany Craft. Cool beans. Cranky Crafters is PJ. Or Patrick, as he prefers. He probably cringes every time I call him PJ in public. I could call him Sniggle Fritz, but he's not feeling well, so I won't. Trying to move it out so you can see more of it. And I apologize for being in the way. There's very, very few options I've got with this camera. And I think I'm going to be done with this for now because I'm getting tired of all this blue. I think we need some more colors. So I'm going to cut this off and we will revisit that in a wee bit. Let's see what else we can add. Maybe another piece of this. You shush you. Okay, there's a wee bit of gold. And what else do we have? I got so much stuff piled up here. Let's see. Why not some more of this? Let's get a couple of little coils. There we go, I like that. Back up a wee bit so you can see what I'm doing. I just made a couple of little coils here. last but not least, and I'll leave that little curlicue hanging out. There we go. That added some new color. Now what else can we add? I think we need to look at this some more and see what other goodies we have here. Ooh, this has a pretty line in it. That's some bright red. Try that piece. Or let's see. Ooh, I like this piece. Okay. This is a very rich red. It's on the blue side, not the warm side. It's not a yellowy red like the camera's showing. Go. That is some gorgeous silk. Gorgeous! Telling you people, it's just gorgeous. I am in love with it. Okay. Oh yes, let's see a preview of your latest piece. It's going to take me a few seconds to change cameras. So let me know when you've posted a picture, Linda. You do need a store, Linda. I would try eBay. Quite frankly, I would try eBay and let people fight over it. I am going to rest my back a wee bit while I'm waiting for Linda to post a picture, and then we'll switch screens. And don't forget, flockers, it is sign up for September, for the September friendship swap. So for heaven's sakes, please do sign up for it. I need at least 16 more people to sign up in order for me to make the assignments. So I'm just waiting for Lynn. I'm resting my back for a minute, and I'm letting Linda upload a picture. So I'll let you look at the scarf so far. Oh my. We'll take a quick intermission. I'll let you look at this so far, and I'm going to go get myself some more water while we're waiting. Okay. We're waiting on you, Linda. Let's see. Did she post it? Nope, not yet. Hi, Sandra. How are you, my love? We are taking a brief intermission. We're waiting for Linda to post a picture of her latest creation in the flock so we can all share it. So that's why there's no activity going on at the moment. But I am making an art scarf out of all sorts of lovelies, and the camera color is kind of off. It is blues and purples and grays and some greens and pinks, but it's not showing up that way on the camera, so I apologize. Linda must have slow interwebs. Let's see, I'll put a piece of this in there while we wait. I'm using scraps of silk, sari scraps, right at the moment. Just working them in there. Pieces of silk organza and silk tulle and silk and some lame. Let's put some more of this in there. And I think I will double it because it's so skinny. And these scarves work up really quickly. Okay. Tuck that in like that. Let's see what other stuff I've got. have somewhere some of this. Let's use some of this while we're waiting. Ah, what? Okay, there's, okay, all right, hang on one second. Let's go take a look at Linda's latest creation. Let me make sure it loaded. Oh my God, Linda. Look at this. Look at that, guys. That's amazing. There is a gold mouse. Pinky, stop. There is a gold mouse with a hat, and he is sitting on top of a roller skate, and he's got this long steering wheel. He's got a scarf blowing in the wind in the back. That is epic. Oh my God, Linda, that is just amazing. You are just unbelievable. Unbelievable, girl. Simply amazing. Now you too could join the flock and hang out with me on my live streams, and we could show off your wondrous works of art. I love doing that. I like stopping and taking a break and showing appreciation for my members. And I'd like to tuck that in. There we go. Yeah, he's pretty epic, Linda. He really is. You need to sell these things. I think they would sell like hotcakes. And again, sign up please for the September friendship swap. I need at least 16 more members to make it a go. And it should be some new members too, because I don't want to send people to, the same partners over and over and over again. All right, let's see what else we've got here. We have this amazing piece of blue. You're doing an art walk on September 21st? Oh, cool. Honestly, Linda, I don't think you'll have any pieces left. I think whatever you take will sell. I do. Now I have the hiccups. Oh, heavens. No, let's pop that. And I have to advance again because I can't get my fingers in here. This thing works up real fast, people. Don't hesitate to give this a try. I am having a blast. Here we go. Let me go advance this. I think your Linda, I think your stuff would sell out. Let's see. I've already gotten quite a bit of this done. Yeah, I think most of us like what you do. That's for sure. I'm with Shelly on that. And I'm going to leave the little bumpy on the side there because I kind of like it. How about some of this? This is fun. Let's see if I can show it to you. Where's the camera? For heaven's sakes. There you go. Would I? Yeah, I would. I have no problem paying an artist for their work. If I like it, if it speaks to me, yes, I would. Maybe not, $5,000, but because I ain't rich, But yeah, definitely. Shelly wants an elephant. You need to find her an elephant or make her an elephant, Linda. Oh, come on now. Untangle yourself. Pop some of these little bubbles out. Hubby says the prices I'm thinking are too low. So there's the rub. Do you charge for your time, all of it, and materials, or do you price? It's very hard to, when I was doing paintings and my totally tubular pieces, I was charging a bare minimum of $1, I think $1 a square inch, because it was a lot of work. But I mean, there are some well-established artists that charge $100 a square inch. So there comes a point in time where you have to price things for the market. You don't want to completely undersell yourself, but you have to charge a price that, your average customer base would be able to afford. Okay. And these have these little baubles in them, and I am popping them to the front because I like them. I'm going this way? No, I'm going up. Hello, Stinky Dinky Doo. What you doing? Yep, Mr. Dinky Doo is here. Dinky, please let go of that. Thank you. No, no, Dinky, no, 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 no. No, no. Get your mind off of it. Go on, go find something else to do. Go on, Scoot. Thank you, good boy. Dinky, stop. Hey, no, no. Hang on, guys. Stop it. Go on. Go on. Go find something to do that doesn't involve one of my looms. Go on. Come on. Go play. Go on. Come on. Go. I gotta get his mind off of my loom. Dinky, go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Children. Because cat, yes. He came back. Oh dear. Let's pop that out to the front. Let's pop that one out and that one. Toss a toy out for him. The entire house is a toy for him. Okay. Which way am I going? Which way, Jose? Yeah, well, there's that. Yes. Okay, you can't even see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. Let's see, is that better? There you go. Now you can see. What color now? Let's look at this. Maybe we can. Let's look at all those goodies. That is not part of it. Here, we have more of that purple. Although I just used that and I'll be out of it soon. Let's try a piece of this. And I'm going to want to pop some of that out. There you go. Okay. What do I want to try now? How about some of this here lame? Here's this folded over piece. I could cut that off. I'm just leaning back, resting my back a wee bit. There we go. Okay, let's see what else I've got. I'll be back in a minute. Let me go look through that box and see if I can't find something wild and crazy. Here's some fun stuff. That's fabric. That might work. Some more of this. Oh yeah, here we go. I knew I had some of this. Here we go. Here's some more fuel for the fire. There is some sari silk that I spun. And I have some eyelash yarn. That will be fun. And I have this stuff. And I have some of this. So let's try some of this sari silk that I spun up. Here's the end. Oh yeah, that'll work real well. That will work really well. Oh, I like the little shot of orange in there. Okay. Everybody got quiet. Anybody still here hanging out with me? You're just what? Well, here he comes. You're in luck. Carrie is here. Hello, Mr. Dinky Doo. You have fans that are waiting for you. They would like to see you. Okay. I have to advance this again. You're just mesmerized by my work. Well, thank you very much. All right. Okay. Am I going up or down? I am going down. Let's try some of this pretty gray stuff. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, please don't make a mess. All right, I think we'll weave with that for a while. I do believe. And let me move this up so you can see. And I'm not beating this down hard because I don't want it to be stiff. I want it to be drapey. Drapey, yes, that's a technical term. I don't want it to be stiff as a board. Nah, a stiff scarf is kinda no good. Yeah. And see, this is soft. Some of these, like the little lame bits, they may be a little scratchy, but there's enough scarf here that you can avoid those if you want. Oh, okay, Linda. Linda had to go clean her dishes. Dinky, what are you doing? Oh, what you doing? Don't claw on the back of my chair. Thank you. Thank you very much. There you go. Be a good boy. Don't be bad. Don't be Mr. Stinky Dinky Doo. Let's see. Oh, you just saw him walk out from under the loom. Get out of there. That's mine. Mine, I tell you. Mine. No plastic for you. Stop eating the plastic. Stop eating the plastic. Stop eating the plastic. What part of stop eating the plastic don't you understand? Stop eating the plastic. This cat is fixated on plastic. Apparently he doesn't understand any of it. Yeah. Dinky, stop. No. 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 No plastic. No plastic. There we go. All right, now what color? Dinky, no, 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 no. Dinky, I said no plastic. No, come on, scat. Scat, cat. Let's try some of this. This stuff is old. Oh my God. They have a rubber band around the yarn and it's coming off in tiny little pieces. That used to be a rubber band. Oops, where are you? For heaven's sakes, where is this stupid camera? There it is. Dinky, go on. Leave it. Let me take off this rubber, what's left of a rubber band. There we go. And let's use some of this fun stuff. Oopsie. Oopsie. He listens as well as Patrick does, yeah. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. In here, I don't know if it'll show up at all. Let's pull a few loop-de-loops out of here. Yeah, I don't think I'll... Dinky, leave that plastic alone. Hey, no. Enough. Go on, go find something else to do. Go find something else to do. Go on. Not my foot. Don't bite my foot. Don't bite my foot. Go on. Go on. Come a little closer so people can see you. Come on. Ugh. There's the Dinky. Looking at the plastic bags again. Get down. Down. Okay, this stuff actually vanishes when I beat it down, so I don't think I will. I'll just smush it down with my fingers. Dinky, get down. Get down. Get down. We do this all day long with him getting on the kitchen counters. And it goes on and on and on like for 3 hours, and finally he'll quit. And I try to spray bottle, but he likes water, so. Sometimes I think he jumps up there just to get sprayed. That looks kind of cool. The colored dots are only on one side, though. No, actually, they're on both sides. Okay. Yeah, Dinky loves water. Okay. Margie says she doesn't even have to spray them anymore. She just heads in the general direction of the bottle. And they take off. Oh, I kind of like that. No, Get down. Down. This is here, right? Oh, let's get this. Try this just a wee bit. Dinky, get down. Down. Come on. He can be exhausting. Oh, now there's a moth in here. And he's all excited. At least his mind is off the plastic bags for a while. What else? No, 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 no. Niet. No bueno. You're not crawling up the wall. Thank you. Come here. Get down. Get down. Get down. Get down. Sheesh. While I'm here, I might as well grab some of this here yarn. He's not orange. He's tan. Oh, he must have gotten it. He's licking his chops. Oh, there he goes again. Oh, Dinky, you're exhausting. My back can't take this. This is fun stuff. I got this at that amazing sale. So why don't we use some of that? This should add a nice punch of color. Yeah, the nighttime. Yeah, he's killing my. I can't chase after him. My back is screaming. Maybe I'll double this because it's awful thin. Yep, it is awfully thin. Let's double. There we go. Oh, good night, Connie. I hope you have a good night. Okay. Okay. Tuck these ends in. Oh, I like the little pop of color that's adding. Yeah, I like that. I have to move this a wee bit. My back is not happy. Let's see. Oh, I like that pop of color. Again, I will post pictures to both Instagram and Facebook with better colors. I have tried numerous occasions to fix this camera and I just, yeah. Okay. Let's see what else. You're so achy you worked on the back of your yard for 3 days? Yeah. Yeah, I know. Anytime I take the tractor out and do any kind of work like that, I feel it. I can't do that stuff anymore. And it really sucks. I really wanted to put in a garden this year, but I can't do it by myself. My back just will not let me do it. So, let's use this up. Stick this in here. Oh, fudge. There And this thing's loose. Let's try to tighten that down a wee bit. Put this in there. That will look good. Yeah, that's not good, Linda. I can't lift heavy stuff anymore either. The pallet fork that we got for the tractor weighed close to 400 pounds. So that was not fun. Okay. Let's use some of this. I like this chenille stuff. Well, I'm glad you're okay. There we go. Canoes can be heavy, yes sirree. Oh, go on, stand up. Just trying to rest my back for a second. And I think I will try just beating it down with my fingers for a while. I don't want this to get too bulky. You also took down a basketball hoop and pole? Yeah, they're heavy, yeah. Oh, this yarn nuts, let me tell you. And I have to advance the warp again. Okay, just a minute. Hi, Rose. What you doing? Go in neutral and give out some. Dinky, get off. Let's try this lightly. And leave some bumpies in there. Oh, there we go. The best thing was the concrete around the bottom of the pole. Aww, that's cute. Linda Hatt said that the boy's handprints from 2005 were in the concrete around the bottom of the basketball pole. So they saved that. Oh, I'm liking this. Oh, did I? Yeah, I went the wrong way, dum-dum. I didn't change the shed again. My bad. Sorry. There we go. Big paws, yeah. He's 6'3" now, and his hand fits the whole top of. Oh my God! His hand fits the entire top of her head. No, 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 no. Change the shed. Thank you very much. No, don't. Oh. I don't know. I think everybody is gone. Hang on. I think it's just us chickens. Ah, Carrie's still here. That's good. And Shelly's here. That's good. So, like I said earlier, guys, the friendship swap sign up is open. Please sign up. Please do sign up. All right, what do I want to put in here now? I'm trying to stretch my back out. It's getting real stiff on me. Oh, come on. There we go. How about some more of this? How about it? And we'll leave that little dangly out there. I'm not really sure. I was thinking about probably 50 or 75, or it depends on how much work. I mean, a lot of this yarn is expensive that I'm using, so I have to cover that cost. So I don't know, probably about 50 to 75. I would try to charge as little as possible so people would be willing to buy it, but I still have to cover my time and my costs. And of course I have to tack on shipping to that. But this is a relatively light piece, so I would be able to ship it in a small container, a small envelope. Like, where is it? This yarn sells for $36 a ball. I didn't pay that for it. I got it on sale. Boy, what a sale that was. That was amazing. Let's get a little lump up there. Well, thank you, Linda. I am dropping stuff. Oh, now I gotta bend over to pick it up. Oh. All right. Oh boy, my back is kaput. Here's another piece of that pretty black. Oh, I already have a piece of it there, so let's try a piece of this purple. That's amazing stuff. My table is quite full here. I am making a mess. Okay. That. And let's try a little bit more of this. How long am I going to make it? I warped on about 105 inches. So there's about 18 inches loom waist and then fringe. So it's going to be long. Let's see. I'll tell you in a second. Say 105 divided by 12. 8 points. Let's see. 105 minus 18 divided by 12. It's going to be just a little over 7 feet long. So it's not going to be a short little scarf. It'll be a substantial scarf. Yeah, I'm 5'2". Yes, that's what I am, depending on which leg I'm standing on. Because of my scoliosis, my legs are, well, my legs are different lengths, but my scoliosis doesn't help. And my scoliosis is going to start advancing as I get older. I'm really hoping not to have any more spinal surgeries. They're no fun. The last one took me a year to recover from. And I was in a wheelchair and a body brace, and it were not fun. Actually, let's try and scoot that further. Let's get it. There. Okay, now what? Now what? Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably going to be a humpy old lady. Probably. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Alright, so where did the end up? I have one end here somewhere. Let me find the end to this yarn. Oh. There we go. Oh, don't knot. Do not make a knot. I will not be happy. Knot. No, knot. Please. There. Okay, thank you very much. Let me wind this onto a bobbin, and I gotta give my back a wee bit of a break. That's more than enough for right now. Let go. All right. Let's use some of this. And I got to advance the warp again. This thing works up quick. So you can see how nice and Drapey it is, technical term. Oh, good night, Linda. Thanks for being here. Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Yeah, I think so. Alrighty, guys. I think I'm going to end it here. My back is tired. Working at this angle for the camera is just wearing me out. So I think I'm going to end the show here. If you're new to my channel, please do go ahead and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you know when I post a new video or when I go live. Come on over to Facebook and join us over there on the Flock. And don't forget to please sign up for the Flock's Friendship Swap. You have until the 5th to sign up, and I need at least 16 more people to sign up. Let's see, what else? I will be back on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. If you're interested in following me on Instagram, you can find me over there. You can find me on the Facebooks. And check out my website at 70acresstudio.com. And look for this to be available for sale there soon as I can get it done and get it off the loom. And I'll be back Thursday at 7 o'clock, and then Friday, join us on the Cranky Crafters channel for Friday Night Mayhem. We do Cranky Crafters, and we get all, cranky and all of that, but we still have a good time. So come on and join us over there. I pray for you every single day. I love you all very, very much, and I thank you so much for your love and your support. I'll talk to you all soon. Good night, Flockers.